up, y'all? It's your girl T, aka the Melanin Fairy, and I'm back at it again with another video. As always, thank you for tuning into my channel. And today's video is going to be about my thoughts, experience, feelings surrounding COVID-19. Yes, I'm going to be talking about my thoughts, feelings, and experiences surrounding COVID-19 because, girl, it's been a good year and a half. It's been a good year and 3/4. We're about to head into 2 years, and I know we're not going to have it together by the end. So, anyway. And today I am in a very special space. As you can tell, this is different from my normal get-up. That is because this is my childhood room. This is the room where I spent my adolescent years. And yeah, the walls are pink. I told you, like, it's a thing for me. That's my old tennis jersey. That's my Girl Scout when I was a junior. That was my vest. And these are some little decorations I was given from a family friend. And I forgot, like I coming home to this space, but like being here and actually filming this video is like super nostalgic for me because this is it. This is one of the spaces where I really heavily dreamed about being a YouTuber. So to actually be in this space and film a video that I'm actually gonna put out is like crazy. It was actually just over there where I filmed my own little funny video, which unfortunately the footage is now lost. I don't know why I deleted that, but like, it's just crazy to be in here and now actually film a video that's actually going to be broadcasted to the public. So welcome into my space. So as you guys may be able to tell, my voice is a little funny. It is a little different. I'm a little hot, sweaty, which that's not too different, unfortunately, but we'll say it is. And you know, I maybe don't even look my best, but also though, I'm giving melanin. It's giving Melanin Fairy, okay? It's giving Melanin Fairy, okay? Period. And guess, wait for it. Ooh. What? Yes, sir. Okay. Don't play with her. She is not one of them. Okay. And most likely when you see this video, it's probably not Christmas. Actually, when you see this video, it's not Christmas time because today is Christmas. And this is just how wonky things are because right now I am by myself and filming this video on Christmas Day because dun, 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 I have COVID. Never thought I would say those words. But yeah, I got COVID. I had my very first symptoms this past Monday. Don't know which variant. I assume it's Omicron, Omarion. It's that. Thankfully, like, my case never got that bad, but it still has been sickness. And if I hate being sick in general, I don't care what it is. I hate it. I don't really know where I got it from exactly, but I was in Atlanta the weekend before celebrating my friend's birthday. So I would assume it was from that. And that was very frustrating because that was literally my first time going out in this whole shindig. That was my first time going out for real. And really, that was my first time going out since I've been legal. That's crazy. Like, I went out to a bar on my birthday when I turned 22 with my cousin. We went, but it was a very chill, low-key bar. Not a lot of people were in there at all. And it was just chill in our city. Nothing major. So yeah, I have not been going out like that. I wear a mask. I don't even have a lot of friends to congregate with. So it hasn't been none of that. Like, it hasn't been that at all. And even with family, I've been sketchy. So I said to myself, you know, it's almost 2 years in. I haven't been out and everybody else has been out. And they look at me like, girl, what? Like, for real, you haven't been out? And so, you know, you're feeling like, and then Let me tell y'all, it is a completely different stratosphere in the South, y'all. There is people without masks. There's a lot of people without masks. If you walk into a building and you have a mask on, baby, you are a minority. I guarantee you. And so that has been my experience in a lot of these situations. Unless I'm in like a health center type building, I'm the minority. I was working at the basketball games for the UGA basketball, and I did a football game. That was even worse because we was in close quarters for real. And when I tell you, I'm the only worker with a mask on. Even all the customers, nobody has a mask on for the most part. And that just makes me very uneasy as someone who's still taking this virus very much serious. Someone who is vaccinated, triple vaxxed at that. And I'm young. I'm 22 years old. And so it's uneasy when you are out and you're the only person in the building with a mask on. Or one of few, like in that room with the mask on. Like, what is the point? Not what is the point? Because I'm going to still show up and wear my mask, but like, that's how you feel. Like, I look stupid and I'm the only one in here. It's a good bit of people in here and I'm the only one with a mask on. In the grocery store, it's a lot of people without masks on. So it's like, you start to feel a little crazy and you start to feel like I'm doing too much, like whatever, everybody else has moved on and people may be looking at me some kind of way. I don't know if this is really what people are thinking, but this is like just how it feels. And I have anxiety. So like, it's just really hard to be a minority in this situation. And you know that you're doing the right thing, but like when you see no one else around you doing the right thing, like you fold. And I folded, y'all. I folded. And I admit that. And God said, oh, you want to fold? And I got coronavirus. And it's crazy to me. But I guess I'm a testimony. Like, I had to be the one to, let me not, I don't want all that, but like, here's how I see it. Like, I have friends and people I see, whatever, they're out going to the clubs, they're going to bars, they're doing all this. From what I know of, they have not had COVID. So it's like, it makes you feel like, well, dang, like if they're doing this, they're living it up, they're not wearing masks, they're doing that, and they haven't had COVID, like, maybe, you start to kind of think, like, maybe, like, I'm going to be okay. Like, I'm going to be fine. I could take my, maybe it's not in the, but where are these numbers? I don't know. And then it's like, we know about asymptomatic people, but I feel like that kind of went on the hush-hush. And then it's also like, I don't know, like, you would think that, okay, well, they may be asymptomatic, but surely they'll give it to their mother, and she's going to show. No, that doesn't happen. And it's like, okay, so everybody in their family say no. So things like that, like, it just made it like, okay, maybe I can take my chances to go out. Boom, took my chances, COVID. And now here I am on Christmas by myself. My mask is over there. I had to walk around in a mask in my own house. I can't even walk around. Like, I'm stuck in my room, and then we kicked my brother out of his room. And those are the only two rooms I have been in for the past whatever days. Today is Saturday. I have been in room between these two rooms since Wednesday, when I got diagnosed. So it's a lot. It's a lot. And I'm frankly just tired of having to live this lifestyle. Before this happened, I was already dealing with the overwhelming burden of my anxiety because COVID was out illuminating and people was wilding, and any little cough I got, any little sore throat I had, even if I just slept with the fan on the whole night before, which is ironic, I'll get to that, I would be like, oh, I need a test, because I would think like it could be COVID. And like, it was like colds and flu, like that went completely out my mind. So I got a lot of tests by my own will, just wanting to know. And I was like, I know Walgreens is tired of me, baby, but I'm here again getting a test, and they were all negative. And like, but it was just from my own will, because like literally if you have anxiety, like, you cannot shut those thoughts down. So I would literally be like, no, I think I have it. And I would be so scared and like, oh my God, whatever. And then it was nothing. And that happened again and again and again. Like, I probably have had, at this point, I have done at least 5 COVID tests, probably, 4 or 5 COVID tests just by my own merit, being scared. So with this go round, I thought it would maybe be the same thing, but I also still wanted to get tested, being responsible, even though, yes, I did compromise my responsibility by going to Atlanta. That was a poor decision on my part. I still did not want to bring that home to my family, so I made the decision that I would get tested before going back and wear a mask before once I tested negative. So I'd be like, okay, cool. Well, and so Monday I had a little sore throat, and I was like, oh no. But I had slept with the fan on, and like that kind of usually makes me feel that. So I was like, maybe it's just that, maybe it's just that. And I was debating, and I was like, I really don't want to be dramatic because, like I told y'all, I have got like 4 or 5 tests in the past just off of this whole thing. I slept with the fan on the night before, or I washed my hair, but then, and it was nothing. So I thought this time it would be the same. Then Tuesday, I still kind of felt the same, and now it was like a little like nasal congestion. So I booked the test Monday night, and then I went Tuesday morning before I was heading out, whatever. I was hoping it would come faster, but they did not, unfortunately. So come home, and then on like that night, that's when things kind of started getting worse. I was wearing a mask the whole time around my family, and we had plans to do 7 days of Christmas together, do all these little cute activities. And that day was we were going to do watching the tree lights. So I still made the decision to go with them, and I would wear my mask to be safe. And then I just was getting really cold, and it was cold outside though. Okay, and we had the windows rolled down so the babies could really see. But I was freezing, and there should have been like maybe a sign, but like they were, and usually I love the cold, but like I was just like freezing. I'm bundling up over there, like it was really, really bad. And then that night, like once I got home, it kind of just trickled after that. Like my body started aching, and I was having chills. And it just got bad. Like, the body ache was really, really bad. And I was like, yeah, no. Like, maybe I had the flu. That's what I was thinking. Like, maybe I had the flu. Because I was having a cough, too. But it was, like, I had mucus with it. So, and I had heard, like, with COVID. And I was Googling, girl. And it said, with COVID, it was a dry cough. So I was like, oh, thank God. Yes. I was like, I don't know. Should I go to urgent care? Should I not? Should I not? Whatever. Because, again, I have been to urgent care before, and it was just a cold, or it was just, and they treat it like it's nothing, and you look stupid, and now you have a COVID. Bing bong. So I didn't want to do that. But I was like, let me just be safe then. Sorry, I don't want to keep hanging out with my family and then Christmas and all that, and I have COVID, and I just want to rule it out. So Wednesday morning, I go, girl. One, she said I had a low-grade fever. And then I ended up testing positive. Excuse me? Excuse me? I didn't even know how to feel. Like, that was just completely crazy. Like, I felt like I was sitting in that chair. The man could have told me I was pregnant. Like, I was just in shock. Like, so that was absolutely crazy. And I just put a monkey wrench in everything. And then, like, everything going through. And now I'm like, dang, now I can't have Christmas with my family. And this is the part I want people to get. Like, all the young people, like, okay. But it's selfish to think, well, I don't care because I'm not going to die if I do get it. Selfish. Ew. That's my opinion. You have yours. I have mine. That's selfish and disgusting to me. Whatever. But here's what I'm going to break it down to. That one little weekend I had now has cost me 10 days.